Go live, 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 live. Go live, let's go live. We're going live. I hate when this does this.
Yeah, I hate that bar. I wouldn't.
Go live. Go live. Go live. Go live. Go live. Go go. It's Saturday and I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling like jelly wine. I'm feeling like we need to go to the casino on a Saturday. Good morning. I've been busy this morning. Trying to get my shit done, yo. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum, and a bottle of rum she has. She does not like rum, but she will drink some and get schnockered on her. No, I don't know. 6 of you, good morning. I was getting a little warm. Hello, my Saturday friends. How are we today? Are we happy? Are we sad? Are we perplexed? Are we tired? What are the things we are feeling today? I don't know. My husband's already been pissing me off. Trigger. Takes no accountability, and I hate that. But that's my life, so take that. And I'm gonna talk about it because I can do it. And I don't care what you think. And I don't care what you think. You fell last night? How the fuck? You're tired? You're sad? Oh, Nady, I'm sorry. I know you are. I'm sorry. You like ice cream? Well, ice cream gives me diarrhea, Sean, so I can't be doing that. How did you fall? Was it your son's fault? How's everybody else feeling? Perplexed. Thank you, Glory. Glory's giving me roses. Yep. Thank you from Australia. You tripped over the cat. You know, I almost did the same thing, Sadie, this morning. Ozzy gets in my way and just stopped, you know. Thanks, Sherry girl. Hi, Dags. Hello. Sherbet I do like. You know what my favorite sherbet is? Rainbow sherbet from Thrifty. Who remembers that? Hi, Kim. Morning. I don't think Jade's gonna be here either because she's at a what do you call it? A baby shower too. Say my name. Cause no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. And Coco. It's between Ozzy and my Cokes. That's what I'm gonna die. Hello, Lisa. How you feeling? How's it going? Hello from Nova Scotia. You had brunch? Did you have any mimosas? Jolt Cola. Really? You like that? God. Not me. Jolt wasn't really good. Hello, Ames. How are you feeling? How's it going? Coco's a pain in my ass and she stinks. Hi, Carla. Who wants to meet me here and go to the casino today? Who wants to do it? Let's go. Good morning from Springfield, Missouri. Good morning, my Pat. I love sherbet. Thrifty ice cream, though. Come on. A snowstorm? Really? Let's go. Sauce, I'm trying. Good morning, Elijah. Shh, don't tell the boss. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Where's my rumming? My rum's not here yet. Bogey. Hey, I moved it up. I'm at 5.1 today. I'm feeling a little fast. CJ, where are you living? Elijah would come with me today. Who would come with me today to the casino? Who's gonna come with me? We're gonna go. We're gonna drink. Raspberry sorbet. The kind you got in the freezer store section. Raspberry. Anyway, what's a ridiculous tattoo? A vagina or big penis down the leg. The most ridiculous. Hi, fucking good morning, Craig. Good fucking morning. You've been out of it for a while. Is Pops okay? He sure fucking is. Indiana, you're getting a snowstorm? I know. How many people? I mean, I do them, but they're fine. It's whatever. I'd rather the bird stuff, yuck child who's gonna have to live in the misery of the world we live in today. I wanna. Storms, I was just on by 5 minutes. You haven't missed up. Hi, my ski instructor. How are you? If only, I know. Y'all, shit. Me too, Jane. It's a problem. I know, May. Sorry, I called you Mary. They call you Big Dick Billy? Well, shit. We got a Big Dick Billy over here. That's fun. Is it really big, though? Is that why they call you that? Or is it because it's super small and they want you to make it feel better? Anyway. Hello from my hometown, Jenny. Morning chat and casino plans. Yes. Saturday is not fun day. No, we have no games today. No games all weekend because it's Veterans Day. It's Veterans Day weekend, so nothing. And I was making plans. I'm so stupid. Elijah, what's the matter? Big Dick Billy. Is it big or small? Anyway, I don't know how many miles. Thank you, Victoria. I don't know how many miles I'm doing. It just depends on what my body says. Hi, Lee to low to Lou. I'm amazing. I'm not amazing. I'm just a 51 woman, 50-year-old, 50 fucking one, for the Lord's sake, year-old woman trying to get by, living with a husband who has ADHD, takes no accountability for anything, and wants to fuck all the time. Oh, and then there's that. And then all the animals. Did you see how Dottie in Iowa is snoring? Did you see my video? So sometime in the middle of the night, somebody brought in a bird, and I had to clean up. There was feathers everywhere. They literally took the bird on a, what do you call it? On an adventure in the house. There's feathers everywhere. I'm gonna find feathers forever. So apparently, Coco had it, and was running around from Dan, and eventually went outside with it. And then I woke up to her clawing at the door, and Dan's like, "Don't let her in. She had a bird in her mouth." Well, I don't see a fucking bird in her mouth right now. Feathers everywhere. What the fuck? So anyway, who's blaming the damn dog? It wasn't the dog's fault. It was one of your fucking cats that brought it in. So, if a woman looks good, a hubby wants to bone. May, Barry, I'm gonna tell you something. I think as long as it's a hole they live with, they don't fucking care if you're fat, skinny, or good looking. They just want to put it in. I should write a book. I did write a book. Look at my link tree. It's, there's no way I can go. I can't win. No, Muffs, I can't. First time in 4 years and it was painful. You had sex? You did? You did it? It's because you revirginize. Everything sews back together and your hymen develops again. Did you bleed like the first time? I never bled like the first time. I never bled. Everybody says they bled the first time. Never did. No. I have lost my mind just today, William. Nope. But if you're bleeding, see? Dee didn't have sex for 4 years, had sex for the first time, and you're welcome, tell your husband. And it hurt like the first time and bled. So there you have it. Everything goes back to normal. Yep. Sorry, girl. Sorry. But she fucks because of us. We're trying to encourage our perimenopausal women to open up the flower. Did you get the love bites? Girl, I think that was your problem. You didn't get the love bites. If you got the bites of love, it would have opened you up with a dewy mist, and it wouldn't have hurt so bad. Jeanette, if you don't like my fucking cussing, there's a way out, girl. I ain't keeping you here. I'm 50 fucking 1 years old. This is my platform, and I fucking cuss. There you have it. Shit. You didn't the first time either, but the second time of life you did. The book was called, what? How to Be a Horrible Wife. Oh, I could do that. Don't have sex. It would be 1 page. How to Be a Horrible Wife. Don't have sex. Don't do it. Perimenopause. Maybe 2 pages. Hi, Audrey. You read and love my book. I appreciate you. Thank you for the gifts, yo. It helps the struggling mama get through no fucking caregiving and fucking sociopathic behavior from her husband and narcissistic. Hi, Daxter. How are you? Hi, Froggy. Oh no, I feel him coming out. He's gonna be pissed. He's gonna open up the fucking door and be like, "What are you doing? I have an image to maintain." Bitch, I'm joking. Maybe. Kinda, sorta. Anyway, it's my platform. I try to have fun. I'm a comedian of sorts. So if your people ask you and question you about me, just tell them I'm working on my comedy. Yeah. And has been very patient. You are very lucky. Hi, Jackie. She called me little girl. A little girl, I hope doesn't talk this way. Shit. Ask about the casino pets. Discussing Big Dick Dilly. He's the one who said it. I didn't say it. Feel the damn presence is coming. Oh, shit. Anywho, it's Saturday. I have nothing to do. So I will ponder. I finished my thing. I still have Millie, yes. Hi, John. So I finished Nobody Wants This. Cute little story series on Netflix. It's about a rabbi and it's about a non-religious female and trying to make things work with religion and not. It was really interesting and it was so cute. Adam Brody's in it. I love Adam Brody. I thought he did a good job. And Kristen Bell, she's cute. Love her acting. And then I started watching this one. It's like on number 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or 10 somewhere with Andie MacDowell, and it's like a Hallmark movie. I forgot what it's called, but it's like has some like witch shit, you know, like in it. So I started that last night. Dan got bored, and so I'm planning on watching that today. Yeah, he is creeping around. Grandpa's surgery is Monday. I'm tired, Mark. Shit. So I'm stressed out, right? I know. Shit. Looking for Andie MacDowell, and like series. It's a Hallmark series, and it's about 3 generations of women, you know, coming to terms with their past. It's really cute. The bus trip. We need that bus trip. Yep. So is Jeanette still bitching? Shit. So it's a good movie. So I'm kind of excited because there's like an angle in there that I didn't think that as a Hallmark movie it was going to get to, because Hallmark's about love romance and not like witchcraft in the 1800s and blending together to the 2nd, 3rd generation. So anyway, so yes, get the watch Nobody Wants This. Super cute, great acting, funny. Seth Rogen. The Way Home. Yes, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's called The Way Home. The Way Home. Netflix. I'm like loving it. And who doesn't love Andie MacDowell? She's one of the most beautiful women on the planet. Remember her in St. Elmo's Fire? So I'm excited. It's gonna be good. The Way Home. Thank you. I appreciate that. Dago, me too. Andie MacDowell has always been one of my favorites, and she's beautiful. And that hair, come on, for all of us women that don't have hair, and you see an older woman with hair, curly, and it's fucking beautiful, pisses me off. Did I ever get my kids booze? I plead the 5th on that. Thank you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I appreciate it more than you know. My favorite show, who, me, or My Way Home? The Way Home. And I was on crutches and she knocked me out from under me. Hi, Melissa, how are you? So those are 2 great. If you're in a snowstorm today or don't feel like doing jack diddly squat, those are your 2 shows. There's 2 seasons of Nobody Wants This, and I believe, if anybody knows, there's 2 seasons of The Way Home. So Andie MacDowell's hair is badass. And in that show, if I had curly hair and had enough hair, that's the way I would have it cut. Yeah. Don't tell me what I want, Myra. Myra told me I didn't want curly hair. Myra, I want fucking curly hair. You see, my curl is ugly. Cause it's like some curl and fucking frizz. Like you wouldn't believe. Thank you, perimenopause, for making me look like I've stuck my finger in the light socket. Oh my God, beautiful Katie. Jealous. Netflix, yes. Because when you don't have hair, you notice every hairstyle and person with hair. Yeah. Feathers off the back, feathers off the back. I'll take it, girl. Give me all the hair. You can have mine. And then you'll wonder why you wanted to trade. 3 feet of curly hair. We got a lot of curly hair bitches on here. Dan was like, you know, with your language, the way you talk on your live, and you don't really use it off camera. He said it's like a little bit like, he was trying to explain like Seth Rogen talks like that way. He goes, you just have that vibe. It's not a bad thing, but people don't understand. You don't always talk like that off camera. No, I don't. I also don't always talk with a Southern accent. I guess it's kind of my character, if you will. Maybe that's what he was trying to say. I do have a bit of a character when I come on here. I have a bit of a persona, right? It makes sense, right? So sometimes it dumbs down to normal Danielle, and then sometimes it doesn't. Or you get a blend of it. I do have a character. I come on here, I cuss more than normal. I still do cuss, so don't get it twisted. But I don't call Dan a bitch all the time. You, Elf, my stepmother loves that show. And it's sad that people look at that as my whatever. But I think a lot of people who understand, no, I'm trying to have fun. And this is my fun character. This is Danielle Fun. You won't always like regular Danielle. It's my alter ego. Yeah. You don't always like. I think this Danielle is fun. I like this Danielle. And I'm talking about just my personality, my cussing. Hi, Dashi. All the shit. And my call everybody bitches and shit like that. I'll say that occasionally, to my Zoomies and shit. But it is a little bit of my character. It is a little bit of my persona. It is a little bit of my alter ego, right? When I'm here in the house doing shit, am I always happy? Hell fucking no. I'm bitching, I'm moaning, I'm complaining, feathers to clean up, cat urine to clean up, litter boxes to clean, bathrooms to always clean and keep tidy, grandpa's room to always keep tidy and Lysol and free of bacteria. I'm constantly cleaning, constantly watching grandpa, constantly doing things to keep the house presentable for myself, yard, all that shit. No, I'm not always calling people bitches, nor am I calling people, using my Southern accent. And everybody gets in a vibe on their channels, right? Everybody has a certain character, their personality character, their alter ego on these things, because you have to. You have to survive this world. What the fuck? I'm on here for an hour, 2 hours, and I'm just trying to make fun of my life, myself, and have fun, like I said before, because that's 2 hours of my life that I don't always feel anxious. I'm melting into bitching about my husband, mocking it, and mocking myself in my relationship, among other things that change in the women's bodies. That's me, right? So I think that's what Dan was trying to say last night. I wasn't in the mood to listen because he blabbles. He goes on and blabbles all the fucking time. I'm sitting down and I want to enjoy the last two shows of my other one, and my nothing wrong. And he wants to blabble. He watches, right? He watches. Thanks, William. Thanks, Connie. And agoraphobic. And your lives have been given me. Girl, Dad, I love that. Remind me what agoraphobic is. I think I know, but I don't want to assume. if you could remind me. Thanks, guest of honor. And so, anyway, this is more fun. This is my release. Dan fucking bugs me. Period. And I'm trying to escape the anxiety of his energy, his ADHD, and his unknowingness and acceptability. And his fucking roaming hands. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. I had a friend like that too, a friend's kid who was the same way, and that's horrible. You know, have you always been that way? Or did COVID do it to you? Because I was like that for a while. Probably not as extreme as you, but COVID freaked me the fuck out. I got too overly paranoid about it. How's my son with IgA? Who knows? He needs to go get his P test. You know, I can only do so much. He's fucking 21. If he wants to kill his kidneys, that's on him at this point. So I'm sure he's fine, but you're at a trauma that happened on April 13th and haven't been the same since. I apologize. And I'm sure COVID probably didn't help that. Thank you for sharing. I love when people share their mishaps, their journeys, if you will. Comment on favorite shows. I'm agoraphobic to an extent. Panic attacks. Yeah, Lee, and I appreciate people who share and admit their traumas. This is not a bad thing. This is a safe place. We're each on a fucking journey. We're each on a journey. And I would say I'm slightish, agoraphobic. My kids are like, you never want to leave the house. It's not that I don't want to leave the house, right? I'm not scared of the outside world. You have the same disease, on dialysis 2 years. I apologize. How old are you, King? That makes me sad. How old are you, and when did you find out you had IgA? And here's the thing about IgA. You know, there's like, it's 50-50, right? Once you start episodes, you're either going to continue to have them or you're going to have them off and on for the rest of your life. There's no black and white with IgA. It's a scary disease. So far his body's doing what it's supposed to do, right? His bun, and so occasionally he has proteinuria, right? So I got it when I was 21, now you're 32. And what did you do? Like, what was your symptom? I love talking to people with IgA nephropathy because I learn from their experiences and they learn from mine. Yeah, so Andrew got it when he was 17. COVID did it to him. And, you know, it's something, once it rears its ugly head, we can all have it. You know, it can be dormant in all of our bodies right now. And strep normally brings that out or something. But Andrew got it from the shot. And, well, he had it before, so his body was in fight or flight. I work from home, introvert, and social anxiety, and love staying at home. It's true, people. And Groovy Chick, I'm the same way. I prefer to be home. It's comfortable for me. And I think when you have anxiety, it's your safe place, right? During COVID, I was freaking out as soon as the Polish Prince came. Get off. Yep, I did the same thing, Mary. I was psycho. Endless end of curly hair. Hi, Bentley. So I appreciate, did I get the shot? Yeah, we all did. So Andrew can never have, anybody with IgA nephropathy can never have an mRNA vaccine and or live vaccines because it triggers the IgA to multiply. So we all have IgA, right? It lives in our throat. They're our soldiers for health and protection. And somebody with IgA, it's like they have an overactive immune system. And your kidneys can't keep up with the reproduction of the IgA. I was in the military, my boots were so tight. Oh no, really? Oh, King, how scary. Yeah, see, Andrew, we knew because we thought he was in renal failure. He was pissing straight blood. I mean, talk about that, but that's another sign. Oh, hi, you can put him over there. Right there, behind the car. Yeah, and you have a son that has the same thing. So why did I not think he had IgA? Right there, yeah, that's fine. Thank you. I didn't stop smoking cigarettes. I'd have
Passport.
Oh, my what?
Passport.
Passcode. Hold on, you TikTok. Is this a new thing? I saw it. 4673.
4673. Thank you. Have a good
Thank
day.
you. You too.
Um,
Yeah. Thank you.
thank you.
So what do they do for it? IgA nephropathy? Well, either you're in kidney failure when you find out. Here's the thing with IgA nephropathy. It's a hidden disease. A lot of people have it and it's just subtle symptoms and then it catches up to you. So King, my question to you is that now looking back, how many symptoms did you actually have and not notice? It's a very silent, nobody can figure it out typically until it's huge, right? So, so I'm sure he had some more symptoms, but didn't realize it. Or probably went to the doctor and didn't understand. They said, oh, it's probably nothing. So luckily, Andrew wasn't that stage 4 or whatever the stage is. His body took him a year, you know, and it came back down with lots of prednisone, steroids, and all that stuff. Now that it's regulated, he's on lisinopril, which is a heart medicine to help keep pumping the blood. Fish oil, because there may be some studies that show fish oil helps kidneys, and that's it. So if ever he has a flare-up, what they do is they put him on steroids, and a flare-up meaning he gets sick, he has proteinuria, his pee will always change. His pee will always have a certain level of protein in it. We just have to make sure it's not high, because then the kidneys aren't doing well. So every 3 months, like right now, he's due for a thing. He's due for a PP test, and that's how we just monitor it. And every 3 months, he gets his blood taken. His blood's fabulous, but the proteinuria is something really hard to keep down. Fatigue is kind of thirsty and high cholesterol. Yep, swollen ankle and hands. It's crazy, you guys. It's crazy and so young, you know, so young for these guys. And now you can't do anything in the military, right? Andrew originally wanted to go to the military, and we're like, dude, you're never going to be able to get in with IgA nephropathy. So anyway, he's got to just maintain. Sometimes when they are older, there's different ways. They say low sodium diet, cardio, and just trying to be healthy, right? He's fucking 21. You know, King, I don't know if you remember what you were like at 21 or if you were the same way, because not everybody is. But everything's going to be fine, you know. Everything's okay. He's living his life, doing his thing, not eating. Couldn't get in the Navy, I know. Not doing what he's supposed to do. Low-fat diet, cardio, none of it. So, you know, what do you do? What do you do? What do you do? You can't do anything. You just remind them, you got to take care of yourself. And I've kind of washed my hands of that because he's 21, right? I mean, what can I do? I can't force him to do these things. This is something he's going to have to learn to live with and take care of himself for the rest of his life. King, and I hopefully for Andrew, it's not dialysis, right? And I'm sorry you have that. Because, you know, who knows? Who knows? But you got to take care of yourself. Anyway, I eat protein like meat. I love protein. He's not supposed to have a high protein diet either. I know he's going to do what he wants, and that's it. Herb, you're kind of bugging me a little bit. Easy on the propaganda. How do I keep myself motivated? Cecilia, oh good, Katie. I think you said your grandson. Okay. Yeah, good times, right at 21. I was getting ready to have a baby. So how do I keep myself motivated? I'm OCD, anxiety, ACD, CBC, NBA, all that shit. So it really, it started with my anorexia at 14. And this is the healthier version of it, right, is exercise. My life is so chaotic, always has been, especially with, you know, my kids, soccer, traveling, Dan, and this is something that I need to do. Very regimented. It's always been a morning routine for me, and if I don't do it, I go crazy. So I'm always doing this at some point. Anyway, Joseph, no woman gets turned on with, I'll give you some protein. No woman. I'm trying to help you out. That's not how you get laid. Okay, D, love ya. So it's not easy to be a caretaker. This really helps. You have to remember. This is something that has been a part of my life since I was 14 and helped me cope with so many different events and journeys in my life, right? Kids, relationship, marriage, difficulties, issues, kids, sports, sicknesses, deaths, and my body just couldn't take it. So I had to get it out somehow. And this is the way I got it out. Good, Craig. That's good for you. That makes me proud. Yeah, have a great day. Football day. All right. Bye, Twyla. Thanks for coming. So, this is how I kind of keep a calm, it doesn't last all day, but it lasts long enough to kind of get me through the main parts of the day. And you got to find your thing. Those of you who are dealing with some part of your journey, mental health or other incapacities, it's really important to find something that works for you and gives you a little bit of release, right? Wine and exercise. Those are my releases. That's it. Or casino. And this is a release. I always leave you guys out, but I just think you would kind of already know that. You guys in my morning help me a tremendous amount as well. So, do you have RA? No. I have fibromyalgia. And so, if you saw me last night, I started getting the twinge, and it comes from the tightness in my neck for the nerve pain, right? And I started getting it, and that's why I started stretching my neck, because it takes my breath away. But it didn't fully matriculate, so I was good, because it just almost like, I just go down, and I'm like, yeah, because it's horrible. The first time I ever experienced that, I was driving, and I thought I was having a heart attack. Because, they say pain up and down your neck, up and down your arm. And I called Deanna, I said, and of course, I start panicking because I have fucking panic attacks. And anyway. Thanks, Tris, I appreciate it. So my journey is anxiety, perimenopausal ADHD, fibromyalgia, OCD. Now, OCD started when my mom died. Yeah. And the fibro started then too. I remember having pains, like these ghost pains, going, oh my God, do I have cancer in my ribs? Type of a thing. And fibromyalgia, I was reading, thanks to my friend Katie, who sends me these groups and pages to follow. I am a casino addict. Yes, I love it. But am I an addict if I haven't gone in almost 3 weeks? That's the question. Am I really a wine addict if I don't have drinks in the morning? Marinate on that. Anyway, this is the group of ownership. I'm not going to run from my issues or run from the things I like to do, whether they're addictions or not. I love these things. I don't give a fuck if you don't like them or if you don't agree with them. It's my life. It's my fucking life. I'm going to live it the way I want to. Hi, Chelsea. What medication do you get for your stuff? I don't take ADHD meds. I take Lyrica. It's not too personal, for fuck's sake. Do you know me by now? Lyrica for fibromyalgia and Lexapro for anxiety. And I'm only on 10 milligrams of Lexapro. Here's the thing. I don't want to be dumbed down. Even my Lyrica, I can go up to 600 milligrams of Lyrica. I'm at 200. I'm kind of questioning whether I want to go up a little bit, but I'm not, because it scares me a little bit. So I'm saying 200 is very low for Lyrica. And I don't want to get all the side effects, and I don't want it to really affect me worse, and so when you increase, it gives that probability plus other things, and I don't want to change who I am right now, so it scares me. But if I can just cope, from where it gives me some relief, and deal with it from the top. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Lexapro was a lifesaver for me. You too, Elijah. Now I'm gonna think about it as your date. Lexapro was a lifesaver. At the beginning of COVID, my son was diagnosed with IgA nephropathy. We started taking care of Ed, Firecracker Ed, and I couldn't handle it. I've had anxiety my whole life. It started from childhood with my mom and Ed. So, but I learned to deal with it, I learned to deal with it. How were you diagnosed with fibromyalgia? My pain doctor, Susan. My pain doctor. And I kept getting x-rays of things or MRIs and there was nothing there. TMJ, all those things. Hi, Meshi. So, anyway, I was able to maintain it. Dan was never and is still not in favor of medication to control those type of things. So I continued to tolerate that shit, panic attacks up the asshole because of my anxiety until I hit 47 or whatever I was. And I said, fuck you. I'm taking care of me, whether you like it or not. So Charlie, TMJ, if you have it, is typically a precursor to a fibromyalgia diagnosis. I learned that. So, and fibromyalgia can stem from an injury or a traumatic event. It's also been known now, as I'm reading, it could be genetics. So they don't really know yet, but I know when mine started. I remember to the date of when I started getting pain. And then, of course, life stresses build up and add on to us and makes everything much worse as well. Oh, Jessie, it hurts. And, fibromyalgia has its own symptoms. Tiredness, and all the things that also perimenopause, also the things that medication starts with. Lexapro was the best fucking thing I ever started in my life for anxiety. Lyrica, I don't know how much it's helping. I think the way it's helping is that sense of euphoria I get. It's not a pain pill. What it does is it helps the nerve receptors, right? Mellows out your central nervous system to where you're more relaxed and hopefully not experiencing a 25 pain level and maybe like a, 18, right? In Vancouver, oh, Katie, let me tell you, I've had the most gnarly panic attacks in my life. I don't have them anymore. I learned to stop them. I learned to control them. And I went to a psychologist right when they started. And I was 19. Plus she's 65 and some days she fights like hell. I get it. And Chelsea, that's why I'm pushing so hard to continue through my pain, because I want to take advantage of what I got until I don't, So I had the worst panic attacks, guys. We can spend a day talking about those. And my psychologist, I went to for a while, when I started having them, at least everything's different for everybody. Isn't that crazy? Where Lexapro has made me and I did Lexapro for almost 2 years before I started taking Lyrica. Lyrica has just started. You too, Charlie. But best thing ever. I was, Ed was here, Andrew, COVID. How many times I was sitting in the fucking shower in a corner crying, saying, I can't do this. I can't do this. I could not stop. And I finally just said, I'm done. I can't. I need help. And so I went and got Lexapro, and it really helped the anxiety level. You have to manage. Good thing you work. Yes, I have the same problem as you. No one knows unless they have it. Cecilia, 100%. And it's crazy. And not every pill works differently for everybody. We're so different in so many ways. But these two, it's the first pill I tried, and it was okay. Lyrica too. Does Lexapro give you any side effects? So here we're gonna go with the side effects. I'm gonna tell you. For me, it's very light. I'm on Lexapro and take Xanax for my anxiety. Plus, I found it helps relax my muscles 100%. Because when Xanax works, it calms you down. Well, guess what happens? Your muscles relax. Yeah. Oh, Laura, I love that. Hi, Nix. So, I'm telling you, it takes a while for those meds to matriculate in your body and get used to it. I think the Lyrica sometimes, it calms down your central nervous system, so you feel a little loosey-goosey, So I run into a lot of things because of that. I have bruises. Some days it's really bad and I just feel out of sorts, but it's few and far between, right? It's few and far between. Lexapro was weird for me, but I'm also a hypochondriac, so it was an adjustment for me to get used to meds, right? Because I've been conditioned. Ed was not, you don't take pills, right? Dan was the same way. So I was conditioned not to take pills because everybody was telling me not to. So it gave me a sense of anxiety about taking them. Lexapro was weird for a minute. It took some time, but I love it. Once my body regulated, I gained a little bit of weight, I think, but Lyrica made me lose it. It's weird. I don't know. Xanax, yeah, and her medical system here doesn't give out Xanax. They do the other one, I forgot what it's called. So I love it. And a lot of people, you hear both sides to the spectrum. People hate Lexapro, people hate Lyrica. I love Lyrica and I love Lexapro. So, so far I think, and I was telling my pharmacist, because when you're on that drug, Lyrica, they call you every 6 weeks because it's a Schedule II drug or whatever. And, we talk about that. I was like, do you know if there's any correlation between Lexapro and Lyrica, like making just a good blend, good cocktail, and she's like, I don't know. Ativan, yeah, one of those. And Dan hates those. There's not good with taking meds, no different. And Dan looks at me, and you can still see some of the anger from me taking those pills. It comes out. He may not say it, but he'll be like, I don't know if it's mixing well with those pills. There's always some negative feedback because I'm taking them. Like with my wine, I think it just doesn't mix well with alcohol for you. Okay. Xanax and whiskey, probably, or that's one thing I will agree with you. Muscle relaxer and pain pills. And honestly, I don't want to go to pain pills. And I'm not judging any of you who take them, but I think wine is my pain pill, and it's got antioxidants, so I'm saving it that way, and I told my daughter, I was like, Hannah, do you want me to take pain pills or do you want me to drink wine? That's your choice, because there's no in between. She's like, well, can't you do a puzzle or something? A fucking puzzle? A puzzle? What the fuck is a puzzle gonna do for me in the midst of stress and fucking pain? It would just make me more fucking stressed out when I can't find pieces that fit to fucking together. A fucking puzzle. Puzzle my fucking ass. Top right, there's 2 of them. Top right, I made room for it. Anyway, I'll stick to Disneyland. I'll stick to Disneyland on psychedelics. Anyway, so a puzzle. A fucking puzzle. And then she's like, well, I'm sure there's something else you can do. Hannah, nothing's gonna take away my pain or my stress and the stress in my muscles unless I fucking have wine or pain pills. And I don't wanna do that. I'll take my wine. Big hangover in the morning after I take my medicine. You do? Debbie, what you looking for? Apparently this is cheaper than therapy. Me talking about all my problems. It can be. Shit, you guys should start paying me once a month. How much is a therapy session? Like $150, 125? It's social conditioning. Ed was like anti-meds. And that's why I think today you don't see him in pain unless something is seriously wrong. And then you're gonna see him in pain. Well, Dad, do you want something? Do you hurt? Yeah, a little bit. Do you want Tylenol? No. No. Do you want Advil? No. He's still at 93. He's the same way. And it's jealous I can't. I know, Elise. It's so hard. Dr. Day believes in pain meds. I think, well, he's an injector. So he's a nerve. What does Dave do? Nerve blocks? He's just like, yeah, well, Dave takes care of people in pain. So he must believe in it, or else why is he doing it? It does make good money. I don't know. But you know, he's a doctor, right? So more wine. Herb, I'm with that. More wine for me. And so I enjoy it, you guys. I mean, that's what I do, and I'm not ashamed of it. You know, I'm not ashamed of, you know, Dan last night when I was hammered the other night on. I was hammered, okay? Yeah, okay. Oopsie. Oopsie. Dan doesn't really, he takes pills because his heart doctor told him to, but he begrudgingly takes them. What kind of wine do you drink? I drink white and red. Last night, I don't have any white. I'm more of a Sauv Blanc girl for white. For red, I'm like a Cab, Zen. I like pretty much anything. I can't take pills, they make me sick. And yeah, a lot of people, you know, Katie, I've tried the herbal, and sometimes I still do it. I have a little Benjamin that I keep in my bed, and like the last couple nights, I haven't taken any puffs. The puzzle, fuck the puzzle. Don't you be sending me any puzzles, because I say shit like this, and then people send me shit, and I'm like, God damn it, the fucking puzzle. I'm gonna get like 10 puzzles. So you'll sleep like a pace. Yeah, I've never had one of those ever, Big Mina guy. Grandpa Dennis doesn't seem to be bothered by pain either. It was like, yeah, only when they break. Boone's Farm. Ew, nobody wants Boone's Farm. How many boxes a week? How many boxes for what? I haven't gotten any puzzles yet, but I'll let you know. How many bottles are you talking about? It wasn't that bad, Danielle. I rewatched it. You weren't that drunk. I mean, I was drunk, but you know, he still can't get over it. Mister, I don't hold a grudge. Oh, but you keep bringing it up. And I don't even have any, I don't worry about, I'm not worried about that. Well, it's on video. I mean, you should worry about your image. Why? It shows how unperfect I am. And that's okay. I'm not worried about making an oopsie, you know, once in a while. That's life. I'm not ashamed of it. Well, you should be. Well, no, I'm not. So he does. Heisenberg, he does it at night. So, like, if you see him on a live, he'll have 2 or 3 beers, and then he'll do his puff. Yeah. Watch Dave Chappelle or George Carlin. I go to therapy because I go to the cancer center, and they tell me the same thing, to color and do a crossword puzzle. Fuck that shit. Fucking color. What the fuck? I don't want to color. I don't even have the fucking patience to color. Dan is worried about image. He is. You should not be. I'm not ashamed. He said last night, well, you should have been. No, why? I'm not ashamed. Oopsie, you know? Fucking oopsie. And I wasn't driving, so then he eats the house, yeah. You know, Tracy, I know you love coloring. It doesn't really relax me. I realized that when I was coloring, it just was stressing me out because I couldn't blend well the colors, or I went outside the lines, or I fucked up, and I was like, I can't do this. My OCD has gotten so bad. Thank you, perimenopause. The hangovers from Never Again. How about, you remember Jermaine Stewart? We don't have to take our clothes off to have a good time. Oh no, you can dance and party all night and drink some cherry wine. Na 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 na. Na. What is cherry wine? Boone's Farm. Does anybody know? God, I love that song. Does anybody have that on their playlist? When that song comes on, I turn that thing up. Hi, Debs. I turn that things up, and I dance with my windows down. Jermaine Stewart. We don't have to take our clothes off. If you don't have that song on your playlist, get it today. I used to think it said cherry bomb. It's cherry wine, right? They do make cherry bombs. No, it's wine. How can you confuse bomb and wine? I mean, I need boxing gloves. My rage. He was like a one-hit wonder, but it's the best song. Lily, put it on today. Put it on while you're drinking your shower drink. Get in there, put Alexa on, and dance naked and sip. Yeah, it's good. It always makes me want to get up and dance, you know? Yeah, Bermuda, you have to be careful. In California, they're a little bit more lenient. You know, if you talk to your pin guy and say, look, this is what I do, it's so much better here. So maybe you should move to California. Or are you in California? Shit. Blueberry Hill. I don't know. What's cherry wine? Anybody know? Is it really a thing? Or was he kind of making it, I don't know. Anyway, I need a sip of my, I've been drinking a lot of caffeine lately. Here come the comments, Red Bull. I had a half a cup of coffee. That's as much as I could drink. And I'll sip on this throughout the day. Or throughout the morning. Oh, God, it's real? Cherry wine? Now I'm getting pain in my neck, my jaw. Red Bull hopefully needs to give me, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. It's so weird that I have the full day. So what I'm gonna try to do is get some content, I think. Thanks Buffy, the bison. I'm crazy. I can micromanage pretty good. Sometimes like I leave YouTube alone because they're talking amongst themselves. They don't really give a rat's ass of what I'm saying nor why I'm here. It just gives them time to comment to each other like it's a friend group, you know. I'm just here in the background and they choose when they want to talk to me. You guys are more into it, you know what I mean? So I ignore them a lot. But I see sometimes people are talking to me, so I have to remember that. It's getting hot in here. Nelly. I like that one too. Even Sir Mix-a-Lot, Baby Got Back. I mean, come on. Who doesn't turn that shit up in the car? I have nothing to do today. Hi, Ricky T. I am a silly Billy. The smell of coffee gives me a headache. I wake up, oh my God. You do? Oh, I love the smell of coffee and it pisses me off that I can't drink it. Naughty is here. Say hi, Nods. No, I have nothing to do today. I'm trying to get the kids and Rocky and Josh to come over. Thanks, Janet. Whatever, Sage, Debbie, whatever. I love the smell of coffee and it pisses me off because I can't drink it. It tears up my stomach. So I can have like half a cup and then I don't know, in the morning I have to have it. And I didn't for months, but Papa's doing fine. He goes into surgery. This is only 80 milligrams, so this is less than a cup of coffee. You can't drink. No, I can't. It kills me. Yeah. So Grandpa has surgery on Monday, so we're all a little, on edge. Well, I don't know how many people are, but me and Dan are. Yeah, we're on edge a little bit. So just that stress, it's that lingering stress on top of everything else, and so it's making us a little bit both convoluted, a little bit. And it's hard because, you don't know. So I told Rocky, yes, my blood pressure is great. I told Rocky, I'm like, because I talk to Rocky more because Josh works so much. Oh, I love that, Ricky T. You're lucky. Yeah, he has the prostate surgery on Monday. I told Rocky, I said, hey, if you can make it over, come to, the kids are off of school, it's Veterans Day. So I was like, come over after the birthday, Delaney has a birthday party. And I said, bring the kids over, We don't know what's going to happen on Monday, so come see Papa before the surgery. Dilly Pop calls him Papa, yeah. So I do a double shot latte and then a Red Bull Strawberry Day. Thanks, Mish. So yeah, you're gonna go skiing in a bit. God, I would love to go skiing, have some wine, and go to the casino. 3 large cherry bombs in Vegas. What is a cherry bomb? One of Hannah's ex-roommates loved cherry bombs, and I remember when I was there, that's all she wanted. What is it made with? Vodka? Oh, thanks, Ricky T. I appreciate it. I'm stunning. That's sweet. Thank you. You just can't see close enough. I know. I don't want to talk about it. Blah, 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 blah. It gives me anxiety. But Ed's a tank. But last time he came out of surgery, hi Gulf Coast. Oh, that's Chris. Chris, is that you? Good thing you didn't fucking change your picture. The last time he came out of surgery was his hip, and it was difficult. It was difficult to get him out. So I'm a little nervous. Yeah. Oh, if I hadn't got you and all my wonderful friends. I know. Janet, I love that. Cherry vodka and Red Bull. We'll drink some cherry wine. Uh-huh. Now we're going to say that's the cherry wine song is the vodka and the Red Bull. You're getting in the hot tub, Kathy? That sounds amazeballs. Amazeballs. I had a hot tub for a while, and I was the only one using it. It was just complicated, and we got rid of it. And it was funny because it was right at the time that we were getting popular, and I said free, you know. So there's two young ones were like, hey, I said there's some problems, there's some leaks, but it's yours. Just get it out of my space. And she came and she's like, are you guys on? Because we had been on a lot of local news channels at the first like couple of years, and wait a minute. Ed? Yep, he's right in there. That was funny. That was cute. So my dad had 2 Terps. 2? Why the fuck do you have 2? You know, I don't know. Like it failed. I try, Katie. I mean, that's my whole thing is I try to do the best I can, right? Like I've tried, and when I talk to you guys about how I do things, it's literally, you know, my process to also, when I speak out loud, it makes me accountable for myself and you guys, right? There's always going to be somebody who remembers something I said on here. And so, you know, ooh, Super Jets. Have some wine. Have some cherry wine. Take your clothes off and get to, well, there's a piece of shit right there. Oh, shit. I swear to God, like, if it's not skunk, if it's not feathers, it's shit, it's pee, it's crumbs, it's popsicle wrappers. Oh my God, yo. I'm exhausted. Like, it's like I live on a fucking farm and I'm shucking the stalls or something. But it's just in my house and outside in the garage. And yes, there's a litter box out here, but they just choose to do what they want to do because cats are fucking assholes and territorial. You know what I mean? Crosby makes a cherry bomb. He sure does. Take a nap. Shit. Today's your day. Do what you need to do. Enjoy the day. Shuck, don't shuck, fuck, and don't fuck. I don't care. Drink your wine, drink your booze, smoke your fern. Do your whatever you feel is necessary and enjoy your day because you know Monday's coming really quick. First time commenting. I'm 43 old and about to care for my 80-year-old mother-in-law, Tara. Tara. Honey, what do you need to know? Hang tough, my friends. And that's what I tell everybody. You know, I always say, hang tough. You know, from one caregiver to another, from one person dealing with anxiety to another, from one person with fibromyalgia to another. Hang fucking tough. Because you know what? Nobody's going to do it for you. You got to do it yourself and learn that way. Well, Tara, that could be well, do you cuss a lot? Hope I didn't give you my bad traits. I got a lot of bad traits. Shit. Don't take the bad shit. Take the good shit. What the fuck is the good shit? I don't know. I hope, this is what I hope. If somebody said, what do you hope people will do from watching you? Okay, I'm going to, Tara, speaking of you. What I'm, oops. That's Lyrica. What I'm going to say is, I forgot. Oh, what I would hope people would take from me in a given day, right? Is that you gotta just try to do the best you can and keep pushing forward and stop focusing on the negative and look at it as a way to grow and learn. End of story. Because with everything I talk about, I feel like I talk about my challenges every day. Whether Dan agrees or not, they're still my challenges. And if he wasn't a social media star, you would know. He would just be some regular guy that pops in there.
Social media star. That's me, Dan, the social media star.
Lack of social awareness.
Did you hear that? That slipped out.
So, no, it didn't.
She thinks she's the social media star, but that just slipped out.
No, it didn't. It was purposeful. I know what I said. I must be drunk.
I
must be drunk, yo.
A shooting star.
I can't handle myself. I'm sloppy. I'm moving around and I forgot I told Dan he's a star. I know what I say, even when I'm drinking.
It's gonna be a good day and she's not gonna live that down. It's gonna come back. What are you talking to me that way? I'm the star. You said it. Don't talk to the star that way. You need to listen to the star.
Anyway, that's...
The star.
Okay, social awareness. Social fucking awareness.
Entertainment.
You're not entertaining.
Entertainment.
All the Salingers have no social awareness. Everybody just walks in with no ability to see what's going around them or what's happening. They just walk in and everybody's individual and selfish as fuck. Salingers. Ed. They got that from Ed, not Joanne. Just high walks. Yeah. So that's what I deal with. He's still social media. Hey, so, like in the morning, Dan, just don't grab my crotch in the morning. Every fucking morning, grabs the crotch from the back side, from the front side.
I'm asleep.
Does this. It drives me nuts.
I'm making sure you're still there.
Morning.
I miss you, and I want to make sure you're still there.
Morning. Social
I reach
awareness.
out. I don't know where my hand's
going. And then the minute I get pissed off,
ends up there. It's like a fucking
then
magnet.
Then the animals start getting up.
The hand just like hard.
And then the animals get up. And then I'm like, I want to sleep, and then
you are a magnet,
they're all fucking jumping all over the place.
Steel.
So then I have to get up, and then this fucker rolls over and goes back to bed. Lack of social awareness.
The dog was on your bed, barking in your face. By the way, she fails to mention that there was a German Shepherd sitting on her, going whoop whoop. I mean, she was up anyway. It didn't matter.
He says that all the fucking time.
Whoop,
oh, you're up
whoop,
anyway. Well, what the
whoop,
fuck are you doing?
Whoop.
Why don't you ever let me sleep? Why don't you ever take care of the fucking animals? Clean up the piss and the shit that's all over the house when I wake up in the morning time. Oh, no, because Dan doesn't see it. Nor does he smell it.
I cleaned up the piss.
Nor does he smell it. Dan, don't grab my vagina. The other day, I'm talking to my Zoomies, and I'm at the counter doing pills, and he comes up like this. Pretend like you're working. Pretend like you're doing something. And he's like, look, do you want to go? I want you.
All right.
And I'm like, I'm doing fucking pills. Like, and then I'm like, get out of here. What are you doing? I'm talking. He's like, I don't fucking care. I'm like, go. And he's like, of course. We know what kind of mood you're in. Well, yeah, that fucking triggers. What
are you doing?
Nobody wants that.
I like it.
God. Nobody wants that. Every fucking morning. Please don't grab my crotch. Boom, at night. And I hate it from the back. Does any woman hate when they grab from the back? Like they go through your asshole.
That's how you show affection.
That's not how you show affection.
Marriage. That's love.
That's how you show affection.
Love.
That's not affection.
The love
Remember the other day, like
soon we'll be
2 weeks
making
ago,
run.
when I was cleaning up and you came by and you kissed me on the cheek and you just gently did this and
because
walked
I had
away.
to go. I had to
that
go.
was beautiful.
I know. I had to go.
This not beautiful. Not beautiful. Nobody wants a fucking crotch grab, ever.
Crotch grab.
Or, well, can I touch these? Okay, well, they're perimenopausal. All the time you can't touch them. They hurt. Respect the woman and respect the boss of the house. Let her sleep, treat her like a queen, and do something for her so she can sleep in one fucking day. Not Dan.
Go to sleep. I mean, okay, so she may have a point. What happened yesterday, like from 2 to 4, when she was sleeping on the couch? I was doing everything,
I was
not
sleeping
waking
on the
you up.
couch?
You passed out on the bed.
Yeah, I was on the couch.
Felt, and I made sure everything got done. Didn't wake you up. Dealt with a code brown. Did the whole thingamajigger.
No, that was in the
Never
morning time.
woke you up.
That
So you're being a bit, you're leaving out other details.
Did you say I was being a bitch? Did you stop yourself?
I did not say that.
Oh, you stopped yourself.
Replay it. Did
Replay
anybody
it.
hear the word bitch?
Just like he
And
said
if
last
I did,
night.
I was talking about Coco.
Replay the drunken embarrassment
Coco,
that was
boop,
on Wednesday.
boop.
The one who can't control herself because she was hammered and she should be embarrassed of
I
her
did
actions.
control myself.
No, you didn't.
I
You
didn't
were
say
a
it.
fucking asshole. Dick, 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 dick.
You want some?
No.
All right. Oh, okay.
I'm just going to do that randomly. And the funny thing is when he's doing something, if I grabbed his penis at the time, he'd be like, what the fuck? I'm in the middle of something. Can you not? But when it's my turn, everything's open. Like I'm an open toucher doll, like a fucking blow up doll. Let's stick it in.
And again,
let's touch it. Let's do this.
Let's think about this for a second. What did she just say? If I touch him while he's doing something, well,
I don't
fortunately, that's never happened. So that was just made up out of the blue. She's anticipating what I might do.
No, but I come
in sometimes. The reality is,
sometimes.
I would stop whatever
No, you
I'm doing.
wouldn't. I come in
would
sometimes.
stop and I would say,
Sometimes
all right,
I walk
we'll
in the
get back to
room
that later.
and he's like, "What the fuck do you need? I'm uploading." And I'm
No,
like, okay.
like I'm writing
I'm
usually,
out.
and she didn't walk in alone. She walks in with a fucking vacuum,
Not all
and
the
I
time.
look at her. I go,
Not
"I'm
all the
working
time.
right now. You
Not
got
all
a
the
fucking
time.
vacuum," and she
Not
would be
all the time.
vacuuming literally, and I am not making this shit up. Hitting my feet with the fucking vacuum
You
while I'm
need
trying
them-
to type a
I need
business
them to
letter.
move.
Pick your feet up. She's going under my feet. I'm trying to type. I have ADHD. I mean, I'm just like, what the hell? If she came in, went to the bathroom, no problem. But when you come in with a
No.
fucking vacuum,
Sometimes.
and then I think she vacuums just to
Sometimes.
piss me off.
Sometimes.
She spends 30 minutes right
Sometimes
around
I
me,
do.
behind me, hitting my chair, bang, bang, bang.
Sometimes you deserve it. You're being an asshole.
Okay, so I'm glad you admitted
Dick,
it.
dick,
So
dick,
the
dick,
real
dick.
story comes out
No,
when I'm here.
not
The
all the
rest,
time.
I'm Paul
But
Harvey, and this is
sometimes-
the rest of the story.
Sometimes I walk in to go to the bathroom and he gives me that look, like, what the fuck?
Like, I don't know, what are you doing?
Yeah. But anyway, sometimes I do
I
hit
do
his
work,
feet.
you know. I do
Oh,
write. I do.
here
I
we
business.
go.
I have to write ads.
Oh.
And then you have to get in your own head. when
Here
you're-
I
when you're
go.
writing.
Main provider of the family. I work. Meanwhile, my wife, my slave, my lover, and my hoe is doing everything else.
Well, if you were all of those things, then that would be different. But unfortunately, you're just the wife. I wish you were my hoe.
Speaking of, there's some shit right there. You want to clean it up?
There's some shit right there.
Just like that dead squirrel the other day. Just sits there. Oh, look at that squirrel walks in.
You want me to pick it up? I mean, good Lord.
Dan made Danielle. He made the cash. Oh, Italian Prince. You're such a lovely person. Dan made the cash, but he couldn't make it without my loveliness. Yeah. I raised the kids. I took care of the house. I did everything he needed to do to make the money. Let's not forget that.
I've never, ever once in my entire life held money over your head. or ever said
Nobody's
it wasn't
saying
your
that.
money.
So easy peasy. I also put him through law school, and I was the only one working at the time. I also worked for a very long time.
Well,
and also,
that is true for the first 2 years. I did
don't
work.
let
I
me
did
talk.
work the third year.
This is my
I
life,
was a
by
TA
the way.
for other students.
Yeah. So I did my share, and then I raised the kids.
She didn't raise the kids.
So
We're still dealing with that.
there you
We
have
got
it.
one in the house. We got
I fucked up.
an angry cat that lives in Sacramento, and we got an absentee kid in San Diego that calls up once a week. Why aren't you calling me? Or it's a prank call from
Oh, it's a
my
prank
daughter.
call.
That's how we got
That's
our
how
kids.
I fucked up with my kids a long time ago because their dad wasn't present. So we're just gonna blame Dan on that one.
Right.
I was here, but Dan wasn't, so it's his fault.
If
that
you
the kids
ever
are so
wanted
fucked
to
up.
see a helicopter mom, and this is someone who made the bed for Andrew when he was 20 and fixed him lunch and all sorts of shit.
Yeah, I fixed him lunch.
And now
I fixed-
Andrew is here. Expect what's for dinner because that's what we taught him.
But I stopped it. He came in last night. What's for dinner? I'm like, leftovers. I don't cater to him anymore. He's 21. He's figured out. Just like he needs to pee. He needs to pee. Andrew, go pee in a cup. Pee in a cup. Put pee in a cup. All the motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. Pee in the cup. And the nephew. Yes, we've taken in all the strays.
Hey, you know what? Aaron is doing great. I mean, the guy is doing it for the first time in his adult life. And I am not going to regret that for 1 second. I mean, we're both shocked at how well he's doing. This was his time, I hope. I hope this is the time. And the fact that we're giving him the ability to do that and live rent-free while he's getting back on his feet, that's a big positive in my book. I mean, if he can have a life rather than dying on the fucking street somewhere, that's a big deal.
Hurt me. So don't complain about my fucking kid in the house. You're taking care of your fucking nephew for free. So bees in a trap. Bees in a trap. Bee, bee, bee.
What is
Heart
this?
me.
Bees in a trap.
Remember, we're supposed to do that.
Bees in a
No,
trap.
you're not. Remember, you're supposed to say, and I woke in the morning and I step outside and then I come in and I say that. And then you got mad at me because I was in your way. Because Dan wanted to do his thing and I wanted to do mine. And then he fucking walked off like a little baby.
Because this was Danielle's thing. Like, here we are together, and she's doing hers, I'm doing mine. Danielle's thing is like this.
Yeah, your part's done.
No, my lips were moving.
You're because you wanted to keep them moving. But your
I
part's
stop?
done, which means you stop once you say that. And then I come in and I'm rapping. Bees
I
in
wake
the trap.
in the morning and there's something inside. I get on up and I get real high and I say,
And that's it.
hey,
And then I
what's
come in.
going on?
And you got pissed off because I'm doing this, which is part of the fucking thing. And you're like, I am fucking doing it. I want to keep
All
my
right, well,
lips
let's do it
moving
right
and
now.
blah, blah, blah.
I got my
And then
phone
you
right here.
fucking-
You ready? Let's do it.
No, we can't do it
I got
here.
my phone right here.
We got to find the thing. What did LB say? Oh. I live with my parents.
I
Get
wake
like this.
in the morning with my head on fire.
You got to find it. You want to record it?
I'd like to do
Man,
it.
let's do it. Let's see if we can do a live recording of this since you
She's
watch
got
Family
no
Baby.
fire.
What am I doing?
Oh, what's going
TikTok.
on?
Okay.
And step outside.
Yeah,
And
look,
I get
no,
real
shut
high.
up. You're not supposed to sing. Watch.
I'll do it
You're
like
done.
that guy.
You're done. Just saying shit and they ain't saying nothing.
Hold up. The shark has been officially jumped.
That's her.
This is over, people.
So that's what you do.
She canceled it. All right, go ahead. We'll do it right now. Let's go. Let's do it.
I'm trying to find it.
And I what?
Take a deep breath and I get
And I
real
take
high.
a deep breath and I get real high and I say,
Are
hey,
you ready?
what's going on?
You
All
don't
right, go
have
ahead.
to sing.
All right.
It's called lip syncing.
Can I sing?
No, nobody wants to hear
It's
that.
not going to hear it in there anyway, right? You guys want me to sing out loud? Or
Nobody
just
wants
silent?
you to sing.
Okay, fine. If I sing, then you know.
Shit. I don't know how to do this. I've been wanting to do this with him. Please no.
So I stand in front of you?
You start first. Hold on.
Bitches ain't shit and they ain't saying nothing. You motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap.
That was a different version. But I think we should do that. It's a different version.
Bitches ain't shit and they ain't saying nothing. You motherfuckers can't tell
It's a different version.
Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap.
Okay, we're putting it in your drafts. That was a different version. I don't know whose version that was, but
I hope you guys watch it so at least we get like 44 views. What's going on? I don't know. I
Dan, follow directions because how many people are
my
watching?
dad
us?
is fine. He's
6,
inside.
7, 800
drinking a
people
cup of
watching
coffee.
right now. So of course he did it. There's a couple more things that we have to do that I think we need to record. Maybe that's what we do today is content. Because I have some things I want to try
Content.
with you
Content
and for my channel.
for your channel.
And I'm not telling you anything about them. You're
You
just gonna have
just
to
do
go
it.
along.
You just do it.
Yeah.
And I will
So-
perform. Because who is the star?
Me. I just said that because you were here and I wanted to boost you up. a
No,
little
you
bit.
said it because it accidentally
I
came out.
said it
You
because
would
I wanted to
never,
boost
ever,
you.
you don't.
God, I love
You don't
you.
boost.
Even
It was a mistake.
No, I
You
wanted,
said it.
I know you were crying the other night, sucking your thumb in bed, and I heard it because he woke me up with the jitters.
How did you
you
know
were
I was
shaking,
sucking my thumb?
and he was saying, "I think Danielle
How
is
did you know that I
surpassing
was
me."
sucking my thumb?
You can't reach your penis, so.
Good point.
But bees in a trap. But bees in a trap. Anyway, oh, Dan, poor Dan. I needed to give him a little encouragement. At
Do
least
I have it
At
so
least
you can see it?
Yeah, you have it. It's
You guys want to see it?
It's in your drafts.
Oh, you put it in a draft already?
Well, you can't save it yet. I could save it, but you have to do something more. So it's in your drafts. In order to.
Oh, so you want me to post it?
No, but I'll show you how to save it later. But it's in your drafts. You want to do the other one that doesn't contain that one, and we could put two of them back together. Because that was their version. Ken Jeong.
We'll do whatever you want.
Watch. This is the one we did. Was this one?
That's terrible.
Watch.
Oh, that's the guy from The Hangover.
Right, that's their version.
Because he did his voice.
Okay, so I don't really know how to find these easy.
Let's go in.
Okay, we'll do the regular version too. Okay, we'll do this one. Okay, hold on, we'll do one more time and then we'll show you.
I'm gonna do the white man's overbite for this one.
Shit, sorry. Sorry, TikTok.
$1,000 phone there, just
Hold on. Okay,
all right.
I'm trying to make it work for everything. So we have. Okay, ready?
We're gonna lose money on the video.
Are you gonna be?
Wait. I wake up in the morning.
I wake up in the morning, but you have to be ready to
I
say
wake
it.
up in the morning and what?
Hold on, you're not ready yet. This is not us. What the fuck is going on?
This is why it's difficult. I mean, at least you got the news people. They're all go. I get this.
I don't know. Let's use this sound. Okay. This is what I just, for whatever reason. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Because it's going to start right away.
Okay. I don't know if I can do that one. I don't know. We'll have to see how that looks. You got to be willing to embarrass yourself. That's the only thing.
Okay, I'll show you the other one.
We can do them both.
Yeah, you can do them back to back. Or I can. Jesus, how do you get to your profile? Okay, so this is the other one.
You can do both versions and have people vote on which one. What are you doing?
It's just in your drafts.
All right.
God. The original. I'm going to do both. We'll do both. What did Brian say? Brian said, get it, Uncle Fester.
It's a contest day. Oh, my God. So ask them which one. We'll find out. We'll do them both.
I'll just post them both and see. We'll take a vote and see which ones everybody likes. You expected? Yeah, somebody said, come on, Dan, I expected more from you. Seriously.
Are you kidding? I put everything into that.
The second one you did.
Yeah. I mean, that's original. You don't see a lot of bobbing heads in that thing.
I was bobbing. You couldn't bob.
I was bobbing back and forth.
You look like a
idiot.
fucking. You look like a fucking chicken.
It was good. I mean, it was pretty bad, but bad is good.
All right, guys. A happy fucking Saturday. I'm off to clean up shit and more shit. Oh, Dan got it. Thank you, dear. Well, he picked it up and put it in the litter box, by the way. So, anyway, I love you guys. Have a happy Saturday. I will be on tomorrow morning per usual. And you know what? Do what you got to do to feel good today. Remember, follow your heart. Be kind. You are important. You are worthy. And you matter. Don't forget that. And yes, it's true. My husband and I like each other. As much as I bitch about him, I still like him. Love him. I tolerate him most of the time. But, you know, if you've been married long enough, you understand. Anyway, love you. Have a good day. Bye. If I can get out. All the motherfuckers can't tell me nothing. Bees in the trap, but bees... Songs in my head.